Giant arrow, fireball!
Fireball! What?
Fireball, giant arrow, and 29 rocket blues.
It is time for the grand finals in the Clash of Clans World Championship, with the winner getting a golden ticket and $18,000 first place prize.
This is like a very tense moment for any team, but there we go. Giant arrow shoots across the base there. The moment we begin, you gotta go fast. You know how fast FVM Legacy can move these attacks here, and you have to match it, Carbon.
Oh, indeed. With that queen making her way to the right, the siege barracks off to the left, the root riders going straight on into the right side to go into the defensive king, and that monolith right through there. As the king can burn his abilities, yep, they're going to get that value, including the ground expo, the multi-arch tower, and the wall break. It allows this king to continue towards the eagle as he decides to go with an overgrowth straight into the core of this base.
Gotta get the extra abilities that are strayed left behind up at the very top there. So drop it in super barbarians. They can so go start to work on the walls there, while root riders give the queen back access to be able to go in and get the scatter shot down up there. But the king doing a fantastic job over left there, getting joined by the siege barracks, P.E.K.K.A.s, and wizards, and now super minions, as the root riders, the main force of them, continue around the bottom of the base. They're reinforced by super barbarians, but he's got the queen in a perfect position to go back into the core of the base there with a couple of root riders supporting, and the royal champion ability still intact. There's the rage, get through this heavy block of defenses, but RC's taking a lot of heat right there. She'll step her way in, and she will secure the town hall takedown. He'll lose a bit there as he goes back to the poison, but Carbon, it looks like he's got it in the bag.
Indeed, we do have a 3-star here, starting it off for Savage Elite.
But Darkstar is our current world record holder, and we'll see if he can match the pace there from Savage Elite as he goes in with a root rider attack of his own.
And he's not waiting at all with that king, queen down. Root riders going in. The jump's going to give that king access towards the ricochet cannon and the enemy royal champion, as the warden's abilities protecting with the overgrowth to the town hall. Eagle artillery stopping everything there in the core from doing any damage, as the royal champion's already deployed as well. Siege barracks came a little bit later there. Okay, he didn't want to use it right away. Let's see how that's going to affect this hit.
You got to get the king to get back into action. He's looping into this side of the base there, going after clan castle troops there instead of going through the walls and go to the very top of the base. But with his ability already being used, he'll just kind of hang out in the middle there and provide some tanking for the troops that are there. There's the freeze. Got to get the town hall down while he's got the troops right there. And there's still a lot of troops that are circling around the top of the base there, trying to deal with what's up there. But he needs to get the town hall down. That's the most important thing right there. The king is stepping into it. The king, is he attacking the wall or is he attacking the town hall? Looks like he went to the eagle artillery there. That town hall is kind of questionable right now. It's going to take him some time to get back to it, Carbon.
Yeah, he's going to have to move his way back. Already burned all the abilities at this point. He can't do anything but watch. The Royal Champion's going to have to go to the Town Hall and finish on top of that, as it is going to be a slower attack than what Pato came in with his very first attack. At about, a minute 19, it looks to be minute 20. Yes, indeed, a minute 19 there for Darkstar. No, not Root Riders here. It is the Dragons. We do have an overgrowth as well with that giant arrow.
Giant arrow with the dragons can be very powerful, especially if we can hit a sweeper. He does. He tags the sweeper, and he tags, I think he got 2 air defenses with it as well. And he forms the funnel, like 3 different functions, all achieved simultaneously with that giant arrow. And he aims it perfectly. So that's the setup that he's looking for right there. And a lot of times when we're dealing with these dragon attacks that involve the giant arrow, that is a make or break point there, that he's able to, he obviously passed it. But we need to make sure that town hall still is able to go down to the far back into the base there. And when we're using a siege barracks, we're trying to speed things up there, but we obviously put in some inherent risk because we don't blimp out the town hall, but we also take away some risk of getting caught in a tornado trap and not getting the value that we were aiming for with it.
Yeah, with super minis coming out of the siege barracks to the left, the royal champ already is running to the top side, moving through there with a jump, going to give that queen access to the town hall, but you got to wait for that overgrowth to disappear. And we're at 50 seconds left, and a lot of this base has already been removed, with the rage and freeze still left. A minion up top to try to get a little bit more, as finally the overgrowth has worn off. There's the rage, there's the freeze. Does not hit the monolith, but he did hit the town hall here, as this is looking like a fantastic attack here and very quick.
Missing that Sword over to the left side of the base there. One dragon splits off of it with Super Minion. Super Minion hits a black air bomb. That Sword will be the last building standing here. It's going to cost him just a split second. Very, very small loss of time right there. But he locks it in a minute and 20, I believe, which is going to decrease their average attack time.
So Max is definitely capable of bringing a minute 10, minute 12 type of an attack. If you're even lower than that, that gives you a huge advantage here in this match, as we are starting with a wall break off to the left. King's going to go right on into there. There's the Root Riders. He's taking a little bit of a deep breath as he deployed all the troops so far, and now he's going to continue to push his way with that early Warden ability to the bottom, setting the Royal Champ, popping the King, freezing up the single so that the King can continue through, poison onto the Headhunters, and the Lava Hound will stall up this Royal Champion.
Yeah, the Lava Hound is going to anchor her down for a little bit there, but he'll overgrowth at the core of the base. They're leaving up a couple buildings in the core. Aims it to get the Eagle Artillery under the overgrowth, but always tends to leave a couple of targets in the middle of the base there so they can start to thin it out. Make sure that the overgrowth is clipping the town hall, but it's on the edge of the overgrowth, so it doesn't have to path backwards through the poison when he does return to that area. But he would have loved for the Royal Champion to be able to path her way into the scatter shot to the left there, but she's chasing Lava Pups, and she ends up on the right side. So that's going to cost him at times. It's going to cost him the Queen's Unicorn, as he does end up getting shot backwards by that, but she'll get to the Eagle Artillery, and now we go back to the core, and these are kind of scattered around the base right now. It's not 100% where things are going to go to make sure that things stay fast, but I think he's got enough force to get it done.
Yeah, he's got a nice cleanup around the space. That wizard to the bottom right for that storage really helps in terms of time. Got to go back to that clan castle. Unfortunately, that is going to be the slowest thing here. Looking to help remove the CC. It's up to the RC and that warden, and about a 1 minute 22 second triple there.
Our defending world champions are back in for more with a slight time advantage, roughly 8 seconds in the overall, 4 seconds on the average, as Bernaul is going to shoot a giant arrow through the core of the base, and I'm looking for if he got sweepers out of that. I see that he got a sweeper right by the town hall in between the expos up there, and that is going to set him up initially, while he also gets the funnel form to the side of the base there and spawns the healers with the healer puppet all in the same stroke.
And he drops that overgrowth there. You're thinking, okay, well, he drops the overgrowth, so why did he drop it so early? Well, because remember, there's a time. You have to wait out the full duration of it. So if he drops it early, he's timing that the dragons are going to make it to the core, and the overgrowth will still be there, so they don't take the damage that is unnecessarily. He wants that overgrowth to disappear perfectly so that the dragon's next targets are those buildings. So what a smart use of the overgrowth early enough to get that value.
But not only that, Carbon, like the overgrowth was also making so that the sweeper that was pointing to the core of the base there, that was still standing, was able to prevent any knockback as he pushed through the core of the base there. So he literally went face first into a double sweeper, but he had a plan for both of them, utilizing the giant arrow and the overgrowth to make sure that he locks them down. And look at the attack time on this one. Bernaul locks it in at 1 minute and 10 seconds. Very, very solid attack time, and they were already solid, but they just improved their times even more.
Well, we're going to see now Synthe with Rocket Loot.
Giant arrow. Fireball.
Fireball. What? What is this? Synthe?
This is crazy, Carbon. He's gonna take he's gonna go for everything here. There's the lightning to the core of the base there. There's the giant arrow. Synthe is going to risk his golden ticket on the fireball giant arrow and 29 rocket blues. There's the fireball. There's the blipper protected under the eternal tome, and we're off to the races here, Carbon.
Oh gosh, the tunnel goes down just like that. Rocket Loon's coming into the left. Rocket Loon's going to the bottom side. That Royal Champion also going to the left of the scatter. The King's ability's already been used. The Queen's making her way through. That Town Hall is gone. The Clan Castle of Ice Golems, he's not even going to worry about them. He's just flying around. Minions are down for cleanup, and my goodness, look at him crushing right up through this base.
Gotta get the scatter shot to the right of the base there down, but the Royal Champion still looking good. Ice Golems are being dealt with there. She's trying to escape there. She pops their haze vials, trying to go to that expo at the very top, but he's got to clean up all around. There's so many minions being brought into attack. Remember, no lava hounds to bring more rocket balloons, and he has to bring all these extra minions for cleanup. And oh my god! This one is right on the verge of going under a minute, but that storage stays standing. But still, 1 minute and 2 seconds. 62 seconds and the base is gone. And right now, look at the average attack time. 1 minute and 14 seconds to 1 minute and 14 seconds. Synthe delivers, and now the pressure's on as we get basically a full reset into the last 2 attacks of this war for each team.
Oh yeah, with that Warden down, with the Dragons going to come through, popping that Insta Warden ability, helping protect the Dragons, the balloons, as he moves his way through. Doesn't use a blimp. That Siege Barracks is off to the left, so that P.E.K.K.A.s can help clear some outside buildings, but he still has the Queen ability and an Overgrowth still to use.
I'm seeing that he is avoiding the Clan Castle area there with his heroes, keeping them far over to the right. but he needs to get somebody to step in there and destroy the clan castle building. So the dragons are right there. Super minions are joining the area there, but the dragons finally start to split. One of them does at least, and he'll freeze to make sure that it has the force to get it down. There's the rage, making sure that clan castle goes down so it doesn't get stalled up on potential ice golems. He holds the poison. He can now use the poison for somewhere else on the base there since he didn't need it for the clan castle. But the queen with her healer puppet pops over the right side of the base there, and she could use that poison into the ground skellies, but it says he puts it onto the defensive for a champion, and the ground skellies get pulled right into it.
Ooh, those dragons by the town hall are going to get slowed down a little bit. The town hall is hitting, red air bomb popping up. Things are disappearing. That multi-archer tower raged up is doing a lot of damage. No way.
Carbon. Is this happening right now? A 1-star in a golden ticket. Finals.
What?
This is insane. I cannot believe that just happened. The dragons just melted into the Rage Tower. There was so much splash damage right there. Rage Tower boosting the multi-inferno, the multi-archer tower, and the town hall, and Synthe. Oh, there's a candidate for MVP after Synthe's attack plus his defense.
Sticking with the Root Riders and Valks indeed. Does have that overgrowth, but we do see a town hall towards the very top side of the base as the king is deployed to the bottom near the Eagle Artillery and that clan castle here.
Seems to be trying to set up the queen to be able to potentially go to the town hall, so we'll keep a close eye on her if she's the one who has to take it down. But he will put the queen right in the defensive queen, and it looked like she had a frozen arrow there, I think, to make sure that she could win that fight against the defensive queen. But we got to see what happens with her. He's got wall breaks, he's got the siege breaks to put to the right side, and he's putting everything opposite of the town hall. This is the risk I'm talking about. They continue to take this risk, and the queen goes to an early ability, drops in super barbs, but they're hitting spring traps up there. I'm watching that queen like a hawk right now, because I feel like that is the most important part of this attack here. Right now, it's not going 100%, but I think he's still got a lot of force going through to the overgrowth right now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of couple Root Riders up there. He's got a jump. He's got 2 freezes and a rage still to utilize. While that overgrowth is doing fantastic work, he can try to freeze up the town hall, the model, but there is the invisibility spell tower right next to the town hall. You have to keep that in mind as he decides to freeze so the queen can go for the town hall. Rages up the raw champion, popped her ability, doesn't even need the jump at this point. Maybe he forgot to switch it out or something. But the town hall goes down, and it is a 3-star for Ninj. What an attack, and he swags the jump, and they are 1 attack away from getting a golden ticket.
Celinho goes in with the dragons, and once again, the overgrowth. All risk is acceptable on this one.
Yep, you can take all the risk indeed, as we have the king coming down on the bottom side with the Skelly spell out in front, so that king can path his way in towards the ricochet cannon, towards the enemy queen, while he deploys the stone slammer to help set that funnel. The warden dragons are down to path their way into the eagle artillery now.
Got to get the clan castle dealt with if we can. I see a couple of headhunters and archers popping out of there, so once again, the heroes stay away from the clan castle range to prevent whatever is heavy in there from pulling out, whether that be lava hound or ice golems or something else. There's something heavy in there, and the dragons will be in charge of making sure that it never goes out. But the dragons are kind of avoiding the clan castle right now, so the king steps dangerously close to the range right there. But it looks like he's going to beat on some walls there, trying to get the defensive queen. King trying to get through the walls there, but he goes down, goes to Phoenix, and there's 1 dragon still working on the CC, and he does ultimately pull out the ice golem. So not ideal right there, but I think overall, I think he can handle that. He's still looking to be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, with the dragons coming to the top side, you're going to have to wait for that overgrowth to disappear, as the dragons do get pulled to this ice golem here, unfortunately, but he goes with the freeze. We do have a super dragon that was probably inside that stone slammer, as it was now doing some work. Going to have to get through this town hall. He freezes, but missed the town hall yet again.
He froze it twice, trying to span the gap in between the bottom of the town hall, but it's okay because the world champion has the top of the base there under control. The queen wraps around with the healer puppet, and he does get the triple. But now the question is it enough?
Eric, do you remember? 2 stars wins wars, right? That's how it works. Here we go. Everyone knows, as it is the Root Riders and 1 Valk. Not Valks, but it's a single Valkyrie here, as we got healers onto this queen. Yes, a queen charge into Root Riders here.
Yeah, he's going to queen charge directly at the town hall. Make it his priority here. As long as we go to the town hall, the early parts of the attack there, that we still have a lot of different backup methods in our pocket to be able to go into it later. But it's got that invisibility tower there, so he needs to be careful. But the damage around the town hall is relatively low. The damage on the entire base is spread pretty evenly throughout, so the queen is not under any major threat there to get overwhelmed. And as long as he steps in there, gets the town hall down, he can spam those root riders anywhere he wants, and he should be able to easily gather the 50% there. And so as soon as that town hall goes down, then it's looking like they got a golden ticket. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There goes the town hall. Here goes the root riders, and VM Legacy is about to get their ticket into the World Championship.
And Fluxxy's pushing the Root Riders with that Warden ability to the top side. King can burn his ability to help take out the Eagle Artillery. Clan Castle comes out. He's getting closer and closer to the 50%. And ladies and gentlemen, there it is. 50% 2-star achieved, and that means that they have earned the second golden ticket here now in the May monthly finals. What a fantastic performance from VM Legacy throughout the competition this month, and deserve this golden ticket. The defensive invisibility spell gets activated there as he continues to wrap around the space, and now he can just sit back and relax.
He's got plenty of spells here, but yeah, that means now we have two teams qualified to the World Championships. They will join Synchronic and go play for the $1 million prize pool at wherever we end up having the World Championship this year.
Yep.
But, you know, they got to be feeling good about that. They don't have to sit in the stands and be a spectator this year, as a lot of that team actually was at the World Championship just spectating. And so this year they get to be on the field playing and claiming one of the top seeds as well. Getting the second golden ticket is a very, very big deal. And you know he's happy about it, but he's not settled with just a 2-star. He triples it anyways. They got 15 stars, and Fluxxy sends his team to Worlds.
And with that victory, VM finishes in first place, winning a cool $18,000 first place prize and that coveted golden ticket, with a silver ticket going to Savage Elite, which we will see later this year in the Last Chance qualifier.
Fluxxy, how you doing? How you feeling after that win?
Yeah, very good. It's nice to see all the time and effort pay off, and yeah, time to celebrate.
Time to celebrate indeed. You will be heading back to the World Finals. You have experience on the big stage, so now you have experience along with Synthe, and a lot of the other players have experience on stages before, but what are you going to do to prepare for the World Finals?
Well, I guess we'll see how the meta changes. It's a long time, so I think if we prepare similarly to the way we did today, I think, or the past weeks, I think we'll have a good chance.
Yeah, that's
Awesome.
always a very difficult thing to prepare for something that's far away, because we don't know where the meta is going to go here. So, I mean, now VM Legacy is in a very, very strong position where you're going to now have a lot of eyes on you. How does the pressure of getting the golden ticket here now affect your other tournaments as we play and continue to practice for the World Championship?
Well, I don't think it changes much. I mean, we believe that we're definitely one of the favorites to get a golden ticket. Now we've done that. That's our first goal done, but we have more goals. We're not stopping here. Just, yeah, I think World Finals is the biggest thing.
Absolutely. The biggest goal that you're going for. You got that golden ticket. You'll be able to fight for that at the end of this year. But I am curious about your preparation for this match, for this tournament this weekend. How many hours were you guys on voice practicing over the last week, over the last month? Walk us through the preparation that you guys did to get this golden ticket.
Yeah, a lot of hours. And then the last week, I think all of us have been over 10 hours a day screen time, probably 7-8 hours a day on voice. It's, yeah, a lot.
Wow.
So I'm glad that it's over now.
I got one last question for you. How much time of that match did you spend trying to talk Synthe out of doing that crazy plan? Because that was insane. And any final thoughts there, or any final shout outs for anybody you want to give out?
Well, he said the plan quite early, and all of us just said yes. Yeah, we trust him. We saw the plan as well. It makes sense. And I mean, that hit turned the war, I think. I mean, shout out to everyone. I mean, all of us had a lot of support, building team, the scouting, the managers, the organization, like everyone. Honestly, thank you a lot. I don't think it'd be possible without all of you.